Welcome to the Basement Reload, everybody. My name is John, and I started this show because I have a buttload of interests that I want to talk about, which include like sports, hunting, archery, politics, gaming, being a dad, basically anything that I'm interested in. I want to talk about with my guests. Now, my plan for this show is to have guests on every episode that share my interests. Okay, I have a whole bunch of guests lined up for the next bunch of episodes, and I'm really excited to get started. So, with that said, let's get it rolling. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Okay, so my guest tonight is a man from another podcast called Dads Worldwide. Brendan, how you doing today?
Great. Thanks for having me on.
So, brand new show, episode number 1. All right, I had to have you on. Yeah, it's really exciting because, you know, this is the beginning of a great series that I think it's going to be liberating for me, number one, because, you know, I get to talk about everything I like. But, I'm going to cover a lot of great topics, you know, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So I'm glad you're here because I have run podcasts in the past, you know, and you've been involved in a whole bunch of vodcasts. You've been involved in a whole bunch of live shows, and you've been on just my regular podcast. And I've also guested on your shows. So you and I have a bunch of history, and I'm happy that you're the first guest on the show tonight.
I'm honored. When I saw this coming through, and I was like, I wonder he's gonna pick to have that first episode. I said, and you messaged me. I was like, all right, stoked.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know, and I think this is great, and I love what you're doing. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So what are you interested in these days? I know there's a lot of talk recently about politics, about what's going on with Donnie, you know. And
did you catch the debate? I mean, a lot of people didn't.
Well, they canceled the debate, didn't they?
The first one I meant. Yeah, the second one second one they canceled it because someone caught COVID. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Politics is crazy right now. You know we're coming up on it in a couple weeks. It's going to be voting time. Mm-hmm. So right now all the dirty stuff is coming out.
I caught the first debate that was on TV for like 5 minutes. For like 5 minutes. Okay.
What?
Yeah, because Trump was pissing me off. You know, like he wouldn't let Biden talk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Biden supporter either. Yeah. You know, but it's like I felt bad for Biden because I felt like he was picking on an old man, kind of, you know. It's like he's picking on the elderly, you know.
They're I think they're the same age, although Biden does look significantly older. They're within a couple of years of each other. I thought that was the first 45 minutes of that debate was hilarious. I mean, non-stop laughs between the two of them. I mean, they were interrupting each other.
Right.
Eventually, Biden asked them to shut the hell up. I mean, it was funny. It was funny. I mean, towards the end, it was getting old, and I think even I was telling, you know, Trump in my head, like, oh man, just shut up already.
Yeah. That's just it. That once Trump gets going, he just doesn't stop.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. To people out there that don't know, I'm not a Trump supporter and I'm not a Biden supporter. I dislike them both equally as much. So I talked about this on my second to last podcast: is having managed expectations. Right? If you go into this debate expecting something that's really nice and respectful, then you had the wrong expectations.
Yeah, I mean, Trump was talking over the moderator. He was talking over him.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the moderator was kind of debating him at some points. So, I mean,
True.
To be fair, he should have been arguing with the moderator because that's not the moderator's job, to answer questions for Biden. So, I watched the whole thing. So people can be mad at me for some of the stuff I'm going to say, but I watched the entire debate. Okay, like I didn't shut it off.
Yeah, so
Yeah, let's be serious. Most people didn't watch the entire thing.
No, I did. Like I said, I watched 5 minutes of it. It was horrible.
I was actually on a live stream where there was 3 or 4 of us watching it, and there was a couple moments where I was looking at the screen of all the guys that were watching the debate, and every single one of us, after something that was said, was like, it was really funny. It was really funny. So. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that our politics have come to this, but it's always been this way. If you really look at the history of the United States, it's always been contentious. People have always been at each other's throats, although it can be argued that the presidency really didn't matter all that much, and neither did the Supreme Court and that type of thing. In fact, the first Supreme Court justice didn't want the job. And when he was given the job, it was like part-time. He was really bored with it.
Part-time.
Yeah, and his name was I think it was John Jay, and at one point he became. I heard this story recently, so I've got it fresh in the mind. But he was on a mission to it was like France or something like that, and then he came back and found out that his friends got him elected governor of New York. So he resigned from the Supreme Court. He was like, screw this job.
Wow.
That's how they held. That's how they just was like that job. Nah, lame.
Was he really old or where
no,
he
would
just
hated
retire?
the job.
Oh, he just hated.
No, he hated the job because being a governor back then, was more of a prestigious position.
Yeah,
it had more power than the president. So why would you want to be a Supreme Court justice or president?
True.
You can be a governor.
Very true. I don't know. It was funny because last week I was approached to go on another vodcast. Nick and Russ don't know anything, and they wanted me to come on post the second debate. So after the second debate, and they wound up canceling the debate. So these guys, Nick and Russ, wound up releasing a video on YouTube. They did a mock debate, and it was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
That's great. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah. Russ does a great impression of Trump. He's even got the wig and the hair and everything. It's so
that's
funny.
Great. They even dressed up. That's great.
It was so funny. So they had me watch the vodcast last night. It released on YouTube at 7:00 last night, and then this morning I had to go on their show and do kind of a recap and do a review on the debate, on the mock debate.
That's great.
So it was a great time. It was a great time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They did so great. They were talking like Russ, who was playing Trump. He just wouldn't shut up, And the moderator, Gino, he had a remote control, like a TV remote, that he would just press mute and mute the Trump's microphone. So. It was really good. It would be something that would be useful in actual debates, But they did a great job, Like I said on the show with them, is that I think that is what the debate would have been like had Trump and Biden not been so polished, because they have to be polished, for the media, to put a front, and act like they know what they're talking about, but. If you take all that away, then you have the mock debate from Nick and Russ. So it was just perfect. It was great.
Well, a debate is supposed to be about presidential stuff, and really that first debate was about he said, she said
Right.
ridiculousness, then a bunch of gotcha moments. But yeah, I mean, but even then it was ridiculous. It was insane. So
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that show. That sounds funny.
Yeah, you really got him.
I really think if they do have another debate, I think it's going to be a lot different. I think Trump's going to shut his mouth,
I don't know.
and I think he will. I think he will.
You know, I was thinking like from the first debate to was only what 3 weeks ago, a month ago, and
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
yeah, and right after that, Trump went into the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now what about everybody he was on stage with? What about Biden? You know, and everybody who was on the crew and everything like that. You know, now everybody's been exposed.
Well, he was socially distant, right, and wearing masks, and then
Trump doesn't wear masks.
I've seen him wear masks.
Yeah, but then he takes it off on camera.
Oh.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't wear a mask unless I absolutely have to. So
Yeah. You really think that the next debate's going to be a little more civilized?
I didn't say it was going to be civilized. I just said that I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna. If he really wants Biden to screw up, he just needs to let him talk.
True. Yeah, because
So
Biden
I
just
think-
says random shit. You know.
Yeah, he gets lost after a while.
Yeah.
So if you give him enough rope, right? So
He goes off his meds. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much coke they gave him before the last one to get him all ready.
So what else are you doing these days?
We're watching football. That's what we're doing.
Yes. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, I wanted to talk to you about Brady and these stupid ass Buccaneers. Okay, like, I was kind of half hoping that the Patriots would really suck it this year because Brady's gone, but they're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well without him.
Even with the backups, they almost beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
I mean, not really almost beat them, but I mean, it was close for like I think 3 quarters. And then,
And oh my God, did you see what happened to Prescott in Dallas? Oh, okay. Wait, I'm skipping around. Let's just stick with Brady.
He was my fantasy quarterback. It hurt a lot.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, why isn't he scoring any more points? And I clicked on the link. I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, his foot went the other way. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have a right foot anymore. Great.
Oh man, he's definitely going to be out for the season, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You don't just bounce back from that.
That looked like it hurt.
But Brady,
But,
he's not doing so well down in Florida.
His front line's not giving him time to throw the ball. Simple as that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. His
the last
pocket's
game
not there.
I watched. Oh God, no! The last game I watched, I was like, I mean, he was just, he was getting hurried constantly.
Yeah.
And I forget what team they were playing.
I don't know. I seen a
They
meme on
weren't anything
Facebook.
special.
I seen a meme on Facebook where Brady got tackled, and then as he's sitting up again, he's like rolling his eyes. He's like, again, like, come on.
Well, I mean, the last year he was on the Patriots, it was the same thing. He was just getting constantly barraged.
Yeah.
So he should be used to it, I guess.
Yeah, but the Patriots were a little bit better with keeping him in the pocket, but it's just
He was up until last year. I'm telling you,
Right.
just man. He was getting killed. So.
Yeah. Gronk has like everybody and their mother covering him, because they know that Brady's going to throw to him. But
I mean, they've got a lot of tools on that team. Mike Evans is good.
yeah.
And I forget the other guys' names, but yeah, between Gronk and Evans, I mean, they've got a lot of people to cover on the offense. The game I saw, I think Gronk only caught like 2 or 3 passes.
Yeah.
So-
And what happened to his bionic arm? He had a bionic arm when he was on the Patriots.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not. I guess it's better. He took a couple years off. He's feeling good.
Yeah. He took 1 year off, I think it was.
Was it? Was
He
it just
took-
one?
Yeah, I think it was just one. Well, and then yeah, okay. Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah. He was out a couple times, but for his back and for his arm and his knee and
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He's had a lot of surgeries.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Like I was really hoping the Patriots would have sucked this year, but they're doing pretty good.
They're doing all right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Jeff Hunt did not enjoy our NFL breakdown.
What do you mean?
We had we had a live stream and we were talking about the NFL season.
Oh, did you?
And it was you and me. What do you mean, did you? And Jeff said he was like screaming through his computer screen.
Yeah. That was the night he was going to sleep, right? That he was
Exactly.
in bed. Yeah, I remember.
Did you?
I thought it was another show you did without me.
No. Yeah. Hey, the Patriots look great. Cam,
Yeah.
I can't wait till he comes back and and healthy. And so yeah, this week should be fun.
Yeah. It's funny because I have the same exact sweater you're wearing. I have the same exact.
It's a great sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, anybody listening to the podcast right now, this is actually being filmed as a vodcast. So you can head on over to YouTube and watch us so you know what the hell we're talking about. And while you're there, subscribe.
Share, review, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Yeah.
Do whatever they have to do. I don't care.
Ring the bell. We need more cowbell.
But yeah, I can't believe freaking Dak. See, the funny story is, the game was on when me and the family were eating dinner, and my wife, Heather, she's a diehard Cowboy fan, so she loves Dak.
What?
Yes.
The Cowboy fan.
Yes. Like she's been a Cowboy fan since Romo. Since the days of Romo. And
from Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Her dad is a Buccaneer fan.
What?
Yeah. Like nobody over there, none of the family members like a Pennsylvania team. Oh no, I'm sorry. Her my sister-in-law, she likes
Philadelphia, Pittsburgh. I was gonna say.
She likes the Eagles. Yeah. But yeah, she's a diehard Cowboy fan, and the game was on right in the middle of dinner, and I got up to check on the baby in the living room because she's running back and forth, and I see like them pulling somebody out on a stretcher. I didn't pay too much mind to it. So after dinner, we go sit down and watch the rest of the game, and she's like, somebody got taken out of the game. She's like, where's Dak? Dak's not there. So I'm like, what happened? She's like, I don't know. So she goes on her phone, she's Googling it, and she pulls up the video, the replay of him busting his ankle. And she's sitting there watching it. Next thing you know, she's like, oh my God. She throws her phone across the couch because she can't handle seeing that stuff.
That's great.
So I'm like, what? She's like, watch that video. So I'm standing there, and you should have seen my face. Oh, man. That was rough. Like, they showed it in slow motion, his foot just, like, going the opposite way, and him just laying there, and he's just like, like, not moving at all. Like, what if that happened to me? Like, I wouldn't move anything. I'd be like, all right, somebody just lift me up and just take me away somewhere and, knock me out. Don't even touch it. Just knock me out.
Who's got Oxy? Who's
Yeah.
got Oxy?
Right. Don't touch the shoe. Don't try to take the sock off. Just knock me out first, and then you can do whatever you want. And
Yeah, that had to hurt.
like, she was so devastated. Like, she started to cry. She felt so bad for him that she started to cry. She's like, oh no, he's going through so much already with the records that he's trying to get, and and now he's going to be out the rest of the season. I feel so bad for him. And it turns out that wasn't this the season that he was like, this is his last season, then his contract was supposed to renew.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Like, forget the records. He's like,
yeah,
they came to this agreement that after this season, they would figure out how much he's gonna get paid.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, he's gonna get. I have a feeling, yeah, he's not gonna get what he wants.
You don't think so? I don't know. Especially being out. I mean, he's going to be out the rest of the season. What are they going to do?
Probably do another 1 year contract.
True.
Who's going to take a risk on him? I mean, if
Yeah.
people are going to take a risk on him, that's not fair. But I don't think they're going to be giving him like $300 million. risk. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like it's going to be like, I'll give you 1 year, 10 million grand, and you just come on.
Yeah. See how you did. They had Brady on for 1 year at a time.
Yeah, Brady took pay cuts so we could keep players on the
Right.
team.
He was a team
We, as
player.
if I'm part of the team, but yeah, yeah, the Patriots could keep people on the team. He did it for Wes Welker a couple times.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, yeah. So I don't blame Brady, going for his last, payday because
I will put any amount
he's
of money
done. Let's
down.
be serious. He's done. In a couple of years, he's done.
I will put any amount of money down right now that this is going to be his last year. And him and Gronk are going to retire after this year. Bet you.
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
He still doesn't look. He still doesn't look terrible. Like he's
No.
he's.
The Buccaneers need to fucking shape up. That's what that's what needs to happen.
Well, I mean, if he had time to throw, I think he would be a little bit better. But he's really just he does not have a lot of time.
No. It was funny because I was watching the first game of the season a couple weeks ago, and me and Heather are sitting on the couch watching the game, and Brady throws the first ball, right, and one of the receivers catches it, and it was almost like the ball hit him so hard that it knocked him down because he immediately fell down. I was like, look, they can't even handle Brady's throw. Look at that.
Yeah, he's still got an arm, so
He
yeah.
does. He does. I don't know. I want him back on the Patriots.
Hey, they worked well together, and I don't know if the rumors are true that Belichick is much of a jerk as everyone says he is, but
He looks
hey,
like a
they got a bunch of championships from it, so.
yeah. True.
So
I mean,
and I think it was both. There's the question is, if Bill had some other quarterback, could he do it? Yeah, maybe. But
yeah. Well, he's got Cam now, so
yeah, we'll see. Cam's a different element, because Cam can run, so
yeah,
it might even be better.
maybe.
I mean, Cam doesn't look like a newborn calf running down the field. Brady looks so awkward. How does someone call themselves an athlete
When he can't run.
and he can't run at all? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we're Brady's a little bit older than I am. I'm not by much, but and I don't work out at all. I'm pretty sure I could run faster than him. He is horrific.
Given the right motivation, I think you'll be all right.
Is there a pizza at the end of that run?
Pizza. Is that $50 million at the end of that run?
Yeah. I mean, I think I just proved I'd do it for a pizza. So.
Whoa, you're a cheap date.
Guilty.
So what do you got planned for this weekend? Today is Friday. Friday night.
This weekend.
You partying tonight after this?
Yeah, right. Let's see. What's my idea of party with 3 kids? Yeah, podcast, drink a couple beers, go to bed. Boom. Done. Party.
Sounds like a party to me. Hey man, at least you got the beer. I don't have anything. It's horrible.
Just not prepared. You weren't a Boy Scout.
No, I wasn't. Are you kidding? I'm from
See, it
Brooklyn.
shows.
We don't
Shows.
we don't
We don't do
join the
Boy
Boy Scouts. No.
You get beat up if you join the Boy Scouts.
That's right.
I got kicked out, so I get it.
Yeah. What'd you get kicked out for?
And not showing up. There's
Oh.
nothing special. Yeah.
Like the hell with those guys. I know how to tie a knot.
Yep. I never see my mom get so mad though when they told me like, "Oh no, we kicked him out." She was like, "What?" She started going off on him.
You have to pay for that, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Do you pay? You do?
Yep.
Oh.
You got to pay for dues and weekly dues. And
I don't
all
know
that
why,
stuff.
but I thought it was like one of those like
Registration
free
fee.
things.
No, and then they force you to do a bunch of fundraisers and you like sell stuff, popcorn and I don't know, random garbage to people. Yeah, it's
Put you to
awful.
work.
Oh yeah, Yeah. But we don't have cookies. So.
Oh yeah, the Girl Scouts have the cookies. So what do you sell?
Yeah.
Like magazines?
What did we sell? We had this box of like random crap. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I should ask my brother. He would remember. But it was like a grill brush. It was just like random crap around the house that like and it was awful. It was such cheap crap. But they pack you in this box, so you walk around with a suitcase around the neighborhood, bring it, and like you open it up and you show them like, hey, you want a pie tin? You know,
like a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah, it was awful. That was god awful.
You open it up and it has like these accordion expansion things, and like, it opens up into this whole big display.
You'd be crazy not to buy this.
Yeah. For 10 easy payments.
Yeah. This grill brush can be yours.
Oh man, I was watching the Home Shopping Network with Heather the other night, and she's like, "Oh man, I want that so bad." I think it was like some crap she didn't need, but it was
what
something.
else is on the Home Shopping Network?
Yeah,
be serious.
But it was like 5 easy payments of like $55.79, you know, and she's like, "Look, only 5 easy payments." I'm like, "Just stop, no." No, she wasn't serious. She's just trying to get at me. But it's just like, because her and I have this run-on joke where if something is on sale, she has to buy it. She just has to buy it. I'm like, no, it still costs money. But
I saved you $10.
That's nice. I want to save the rest of it that you paid for it. like it's one of the run-on jokes in my house that if it's on sale. Gotta get it.
I had a friend that was the same way. She's like, I bought all these clothes. I saved $20. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. She was the same way. So what are your plans for the weekend?
You're looking at it.
Podcaster.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy this weekend. Actually, Sunday I like to take off Sundays. Spend Sundays with the family. You know, we got church in the morning, and then you know, and then just hang out with the family. You know, last week we played some board games. It was fun because I haven't played Clue in forever.
Yeah.
And we played Clue that night, and I broke out the Battleship. And
nice.
Yeah. So it was nice. We had a game night, you know, and I did one of those Battleship moves where you put literally all of your ships in a row right in the middle. You know, and I was going against my daughter, and she couldn't figure out where I was. Like she kept going around, and then she'd get a hit, but she'd just keep getting hits, and she wouldn't even sink anything because she'd go like the wrong direction across all the boats. You know, so
she's like, "Why haven't I sunk anything?"
Yeah, she was so pissed.
My 8-year-old is crazy good at Battleship.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, you're cheating. He's like, no, I swear I haven't. I'm like, you're cheating. There's no way. Like, he's like, he picks out. I swear to God.
He's got to be like peeking around, you know. He's got to be looking around.
Oh, something. I swear, like every time we play, I'm just like, by the end of it, I'm like, this game sucks.
And then all those little pegs go flying all over the room. Like, damn it! Now I got to pick them up.
No, I say, you cheated. You pick it up.
I want to get Connect 4. I've been dying to play Connect 4.
Oh, yeah. We got Connect 4. Yeah, it's perfect for my 5-year-old. So yeah. He's on it.
Yeah. Last week we taught my 12-year-old daughter, Lily, how to play Magic: The Gathering.
Nice.
And she liked it.
That's a tough game.
I was surprised. You know, because you know she's 12, but she got it. You know, she played good. You know, my wife helped her out. She looked at at her cards and helped her out, told her which cards to play or whatever. But she liked playing, you know, and that's a good thing. That game is ridiculously involved with math. There's a lot of math in the game, which she's actually very good at. So, which is great.
Yeah,
It's
tough.
great.
That's a tough game. A lot of strategy involved, math.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
What other games
Yep.
are you guys playing at the house over there?
Ooh, we got youngins, so it's mostly the easy ones, Shoots and Ladders, Candyland, that type of thing.
Yeah.
My older son, my 8-year-old, we have a spy game that he likes to play. I don't even remember what it's called, but it takes like 3 hours to finish. It's like Clue.
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
takes forever. Yeah. But then he just got Yahtzees for his birthday.
Yahtzee.
So we've been playing Yahtzee a lot. Yeah.
Nice. You should get a Pictionary.
Yeah, we do have kids charades.
Oh, charades.
It's not Pictionary, but yeah, it's kids charades. So
That
yeah,
was
we should get
funny.
Pictionary.
Yeah, my daughter was telling me we should get charades because it was like last week we also played Pictionary, and it was like I'm drawing on the thing and I'm trying to like act it out at the same time, you know, like and I'm talking when I'm not supposed to be talking, you know, saying no, yes, you know, that kind of thing, and you know, my daughter's like, let's just play charades. You know, if you're not going to be quiet, let's just play charades.
You're supposed to be quiet during charades. What are you talking about?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
No, it's fun though. The games are great, and yeah, we're finally graduating up to like real games with the 8-year-old at least. So Jackson. So yeah, it's fun.
Should teach him how to play Texas Hold'em.
We'll get there.
Get him started young. Make some money.
Yeah. He's got more than I do in the bank.
Kid's gonna grow up to be a shark. Watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But all right, Brendan. I think that's it. I think the first episode is done. Thank you very much for coming on and being my first guest.
One of many. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to be sending out the bat signal and getting a whole bunch of people on the show. So this is going to be great. I'm excited to get this started. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.